Hello and welcome back to 316 Minecraft. It's nice to see you. I'm 316 Neil. And that's really weird, there's like a sky glitch there where I can see the sky even though I'm underground. How bizarre is that? Right, well today I thought we'd do something, I say a little bit different, but for me redstone is not that different. That is the beginnings of a dropper elevator, which I'm going to come back and finish at some later stage because those are 10 a penny on YouTube. And moreover, I couldn't actually get it working from memory, so I'll come back and do that later. What I wanted to concentrate on is getting these hooked up. So this will be the output from the chest when I hook it up. Yeah, because this gets complicated. So yes, in fact, I'm going to knock out this block. I think I'm hoping the farm's off. No, not the silk touch one. My inventory's full. The other one here, that will have gone into a hopper, but that's fine. Yes, okay, so I'm going to knock out another block here. There we go. So currently the hopper runs into that block. What I actually want it to do, I'm just going to be naughty here and just break that chest, which will fill up my inventory even more. So I'm going to break that hopper. So it's presumably also gone into the hopper. There should be some hoppers right in the bottom here. Yes, on stone bricks. And I need to get rid of some of this inventory stuff. Yes, so what we need to do is... Oh, I can hear a witch. How nice. I don't know which way she came. Yeah. Haven't you missed me? I'm just going to break that as well. I've got a way up. Okay, so basically all I need to do is get a couple of hoppers, thank you. We don't need you. 1, 2. So now we should see items that get dropped should just get sucked into that bottom dropper. Let's try it. Can I throw something out like a bow? Yes, probably. So let's go and see if those made it into the dropper. Yeah, they did. Okay, so that works. So that's good. Let's seal that up again, because we don't need that. We're just going to do a bit of work, I think, with hoppers. I'll do the dropper elevator later, as I say. So I suppose, yeah, this is where the chest was. I suppose actually this doesn't necessarily need to be sealed up, does it? There is definitely a witch around somewhere. So what we need to do is pretend that that elevator... In fact, let's go up there and start laying the hopper line. That's basically what we need to do. Oops. I think what I'm going to do is take this hopper line. I need to kind of work out where we're going, so I think... If I'm going to take it all the way as far as there and use that as a stop. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's too low. That's too low. It needs to be 1 block higher. So I'll put that there. 1, 2. No, that's a torch. 2. Hold down Shift. Still, what have I done? Still 1 block out. Just ignore me. I'm being particularly derpy today. Let's go for the top block. 1, 2, 3, and somehow we need to get a... Oh, just break that one so we can get up there, I think. And let's put a block there. So really this just wants to go into there like that, and the rest of it we will fill with cobble. I have absolutely no idea how this dropper elevator is going to work. Yep, that's where we need to come down. So yes, what we've got there is just a line of hoppers going that way, which should take the output from the dropper system. I'm just going to surround with a bit of cobble, and the items don't get tempted to spill out. I guess I need to make myself some scaffolding here, don't I? So This could be interesting. Let's go on to there. So basically I need to get a row of hoppers, I think, going off in this direction. I only actually probably want 2 of them, because they're to feed those 2 hopper lines, but the hopper lines are quite kind of distant. Well, not that distance, are they? So they're kind of here. Okay, so basically we need to build our item sorters here. Where are we? So we're going at this height. I'm going to put a block there, which should be as far as the last item. So that's going to be our top filter row. I'm just going to block out a bit here so I can actually move. There we go. So that's going to flow. Nope, that's a torch. Forget that. That's going to flow into that. That's going to flow into that. I'm quite sure what I'm going to do when I get to the corner here. I can't remember where I came up, but I came up back there, so this is potentially going to be an issue. So what I'm going to do is do that. I think I'm going to have to put a block there. So I know I can go down 1 here. Let's just keep leading that hopper line round. Yes, I thought that would happen. So I can't actually get back in now. I suppose I can if I break one of these. Put a block at a lower level. That should be alright. Something like that. It's nice to say safe. Right, okay, so we have got the hopper line in, so it should flow as far as here. So now we can begin to build our item sorter, and actually I've just realised I do need to come down a bit here because this is far too high. Now I'm going to use just a basic item sorter design. I'm going to just make sure I've got the resources for that, and I will be back to you in a minute. Okay, I think I should have what we... yes I have. Yes, I have got what we need. Yes, I have. Right, so this is actually quite easy. So we need, that's our supply hopper line, and let's make sure we've got the positioning of this right. I'm just going to knock that torch out, put a few more blocks down here, make sure we've lined up with this correctly. So this is, well, what I'm actually going to do is take this across 1 block in actual fact. So technically I think we haven't gone quite far enough at the top, so I'm just going to put another block there and run a hopper into that. There's a good reason for this. I could have them right next to each other, but I'm kind of not going to, because I want there to be 1 block separation. Reason for that being that then I don't have to worry about item overflow, because there is a problem, like overflow protection, because there is a problem with this system that when the system gets too full, if you've got a load of little item filters tiled next to each other, then the whole thing tends to kind of lock up, and sort of all the filter stuff drains out. Let's go back down there, because I'm quite sure there are some hoppers and things that I don't really want to lose. I'll still hear that witch somewhere, and there should be. Oh, I can hear witches. I can hear, what are they called, those little silverfish things? Oh, I think I must have spawned an endermite. Did I spawn an endermite? I did spawn an endermite, didn't I? Let's see if we can get him. Oh, there he is, isn't he cute? I've never killed an endermite before. Shall we have a go? Oh, he's killed himself. Oh, he's there. Okay, let's get him. Come on, little endermite. Ow! Oh, got him. Right, okay. Well, that was harder than I expected for such a small thing. I've got to say, I've been using ender pearls quite a bit recently. That was the first time I've had an endermite. Out of probably 50 ender pearls, and you're supposed to get them, I think, is it 1 in 20? Anyway, this is all fine. Somewhere, I'm sure there were some chests floating around down here. Maybe they're actually in there. No, they can't possibly be. Or in there? No? Well, I'm not going to worry about chests. Or maybe they've actually made their way to the bottom. No, they haven't. That's just... Right, let's go and find some chests then. As you can see, I've come very well prepared for all this. No chests in there. I'm going to get chests, I'll be back in a minute. Oh, while I'm up here, I thought I'd just like to show you this. This is my little enchantment table setup. Don't worry, that chest is going to get replaced. In fact, how many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yes, I think you're supposed to have 16, aren't you? But that's not symmetrical. So maybe that'll have to do. I don't know, I need to see how bad my OCD is with this. Right, I must have some chests somewhere. Yes, I have. I've got lots of chests. And they don't even need to be trap chests because they're not together, not next to each other. So this should be fine. I can always make some more downstairs. I've got some wood on me, I think. In fact, should we get rid of some of this stuff while we're up? I'll do that. I'll meet you back downstairs. Okay, well I have actually got some chests now, as you can see in my hotbar. No endermites, hopefully. I'll need to make some better scaffolding here, don't I? Let's get rid of the ender pearls because they were scary. Where are we? You can go there, you can go there, you can go there. Job done. Perfect. I even managed to place a torch. Go me. Right, I don't exactly know what I'm doing now, so let's have a think. So that's going to be our top row. So underneath need to go the item filter. But in fact what I need to do, I think, is probably build a little pathway sort of across here. This will just make it a bit easier to configure our item filters, all two of them, when we come to it. Now I'm just going to get my chest for now, which is very quick and dirty. I'm just going to put a couple of double chests there. That's the item overflow. Oops. So if you see, if I put say if I put some items in there, we should see that those will appear in this chest here. No, they won't, because like the silly person that I am. Actually no, wait a minute, this has been fixed, I think. If I just experimentally put another hopper underneath there, oh no, maybe not. I thought that items were supposed to flow into, or maybe they don't flow out of a chest that's got its lid trapped. I thought that behaviour had been altered. Yeah, there they are now. Well, not to worry about that. We can come back and fiddle with that later. But so we've got 1, 2. Okay. So our item filters. I need to mark these on here, don't I? So one of them is here, and one of them is going to be there because we're going to just alter the direction of the hopper line slightly. So this is good. I'm not particularly worried about hoppers costing money because wood is plentiful and we have an iron farm on the server, a rather large Iron Titan style iron farm. So this is all going to be fine. So first thing we need to do is probably, I suspect, we need to place a row of blocks, possibly off here, just as temporary. Oh, actually no, we can have them going. We can have them going backwards, can't we? So that we've got the top. Yeah, that's right. So we can actually have them going like a row of blocks. Did I say hoppers? I meant. In actual fact, the only hoppers we need are these two, because those. I can't do that now. Come on, let's place some more cobblestone. Cobblestone? We're not making scones. Cobblestone yeah, you know what I mean. Okay, so those are going to be where our filter items go. So that will be bones, and that will be. I might even label these bones and arrows, basically, isn't it? Okay, so that's fine. Sorry, I've come back from a long day of work, and I've just been cycling on my new bike, and I'm a bit tired because I'm really unfit, because all I really ever do is play Minecraft. So yes, this is why I need to get fitter. Hence, I've got a bike now, which is wonderful. So I think we're going to label up. In fact, I probably ought to take note of which way round I put these. So that, there we go. So the line on this side is bones, and the one on the other side is arrows. I'm going to label that up at the top so I don't get confused, because I most likely will get confused. And I did bring a few signs with me, so let's label that up. I like to label them up here. Bones, arrows. That's kind of okay. And I've just realised what we perhaps need to bring this whole thing a bit forward, although we do need to get clear of that redstone, so maybe we're okay where we are. I think you know what, I'm going to just bring both of those forward a bit. So I'm just going to extend my platform, I think, a little bit here. I know it's a bit derpy, and what else? The other thing I'm going to do, just knock out this bit of cobblestone so I can see where my way down is, if I want to kind of not block up but block down. Yes, I think I'm going to bring this a couple of blocks. If I maybe, how much space? Yeah, I can actually bring it 3 blocks, I think, forward from there. So that's be 1 block, 2 blocks. So I can actually have the hopper line. Oh no, because that'd be too near the, yeah, that'd be too near the item. Although we could have it going that way. So no, it should be okay. We can always move the item elevator, I think, because I don't particularly want to create more space back here. So let's just remove this chest. I'm going to knock out a few more blocks here. So we've got room for the chest to open. Are those back? I don't know, I don't really care. So, was it here I'm putting the chest? 1, 2. No, not that high up, 1 block lower, wasn't it? 1, 2. It's a bit derpy this episode. 1, 2. There we go. I'm determined to make this. So, yeah, that's right. So, it kind of wants to go here, doesn't it, my hopper line? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now I need to break the hopper that's above me. Put that into there, and now actually all these hoppers are redundant because I'm going to reroute them. 2, 3. So I think what I will do actually is get this platform just a smidgen lower. That's kind of what I wanted to achieve. Still quite high, which should give us room for at least a couple of extra levels of storage, hopefully more. Oh, that's a bit low. We'll tidy all this up later. There we go. So let's do that. Right, so I can probably take that block out there because I don't think we need it. Okay, so we've got, there we go, we've got our, no, why am I leaving those in? That's silly, because that's not where we're building the hopper line, is it? There we go. Terribly, terribly derpy. Let's put a few extra blocks here. And we know what we're doing. There's a nice gap down there that we can fall down. Good. So actually, what we want to do is, yeah, because the chests come right off here, so this is all fine. So we need, yeah, we basically need a block there. These are, can only be, we can remove these in a minute. This is just to direct hoppers into. So we've got arrows on that side. Like, where have my signs gone? There. We've got arrows on this side. In fact, I might even, no, I'll put it there. There we go. Oops. Arrows. This is just to remind me, and bones on this side. Bones like that. Means I can now collect up the rest of my hoppers that I've left up here, and this is all fine. So now we actually need to get to the redstoney bit. Now, really, this is where we put our kind of line going there, because it's the bottom hoppers. Oh dear, I'm throwing things around. Which kind of collect the items, you see. So, what I think we'll do is put some more cobblestone, just for now. In fact, no, I might even put a chest there, just so we can test the system, because we can work out how the hoppers work. So that goes like that. That goes like that. Then we actually start on the item filters. Now this is a very, very simple design this, honest, all that happens is this relies on the redstone signal increasing from 1 to 2, which will unlock the hopper. So we need to actually probably go up in the middle here. Possibly we need to place a few blocks first. So we need to place one there. Oh no, we're on the bottom. We're on the, yeah, of course we do. We place, sorry, one block lower than this. There we go. Ooh, no, one there. One underneath it. Do the same there. Let's go up one so I know what I'm doing. And onto here. I don't know whether I can do this. Don't need fish at the moment, I don't think. Oh no, that's not going to work, is it? What I'm trying to do is allow myself to... I can't do that because there's a hopper in the way. Just want to replace a comparator. Placing torches. That's not going to work, is it? That's going to be in the wrong direction. So I think what we'll have to do is just create a little bit more space. I'm always mindful that in an extreme hills type biome there could be all sorts of stuff, well, basically gravel, that can just ruin your day and give you a really bad headache. Right, so that measures the amount of things that are in this middle hopper, and that's the one where our item filters are going to go. Okay, so off that I think we can actually come down here now. What we need is 2 more. One, yeah, we need one going out at the same level, and then one down below. And have I got redstone? I have actually got redstone. This is quite incredible. Then we go like this and like this, like this and like this. So that measures our signal strength from 1 to 2. And when the signal strength gets to 2, because the hopper is sufficiently full, then here's what happens. And hopefully we can just do this on this bottom level. This block gets powered, which... I've got a few repeaters, that's fine. Turns on this repeater. Let's try that again from the other side. That's right, so we need a repeater. I think it was here, wasn't it? How I'm going to get back up there, I don't really know. I might have to build myself a little staircase around the back, actually. Come on, little staircase. Let's do that. No problem, I'm up. Right. So now we should have a system whereby, so basically there is a redstone torch which I'm about to put there, which will lock that up. When this block is powered, that torch will turn off, thus unlocking this hopper and allowing items to flow. Now I'll tell you now, this is not the most efficient design because you tend to get items that are stuck in hoppers, but it doesn't matter for the amount of drops we're going to get here. That's why I went for the simplest design. I've got, if you've seen my Let's Play series, I've got really quite a sophisticated system which wastes the least number of items, but that takes a lot of hoppers and a lot of redstone, and it's just complicated and frankly unnecessary. So that should be us done. All we've got to do now is prime the filtering system. So what we need to do is get a nice quantity. I'm just going to do it as simple as possible. I'm not even going to use filler blocks. Oh, actually no, I think I will use filler blocks. I've got an anvil down here. I haven't got an anvil down here. I'm going to show you what to do with filler blocks. I think I call them filler. Let's go back up to the surface, because I have an anvil in my brand new enchanting room. So what I'm going to do basically is to rename a stack of cobblestone in an anvil. Now you don't actually have to do that in this case because I don't think anything else is going to be going through the filtering system, but I like to be sure really. So let's get a whole stack of cobblestone. Let's go to our anvil, which is here, and we will rename it, which will take precisely 1 level, and we're going to call it filler. There you go. You never saw, you think you'd see this enchanted cobblestone. No, it's just renamed cobblestone. Now be very careful because it's very easy to get this confused with normal cobblestone. It doesn't matter, it works the same, but you will find it won't stack with normal cobblestone, which is the key. So basically you've created something that, unless you happen to be trying to sort out cobblestone that's been renamed to filler, it just won't stack. So that's all fine. So Let's go up here. No, I've gone the wrong way. I'm lost in my own base. It's this way. Now I can't remember. Oh, I forgot to get my bones and arrows as well. Right, okay, well, because you need at least... So you need quite a lot of these items. No, not in there, are they? Yeah, arrows and bones. That should be plenty. Good, right, okay. So let's go up here and set up the filters. And here's how to do it. First of all, I'm going to use my filler blocks and just fill up the right hand 4 slots of the hopper. Now you'll notice that nothing moves, and that's because it's locked by that redstone torch below. 1, 2, 3, 4. Same on this side. So now all I need to do is put bones in there, and they will start to filter out. You'll notice that, and they'll stop when they get to a certain level. I'm not sure this is right. I thought that... Oh yeah, 18, there we go, that's fine. Yes, of course, I was thinking we had overflow protection, so that's fine. Put some arrows in there, and they'll stop when they get to 18. Because that, now if you notice, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, when the signal is... In fact, we don't even need to do it like that. We can just use a single item and filler blocks, thinking about it. So let's do that, just to show you how that goes. So you have to put... You want 22 items in total, so you have 18 in there, so we're going to have one with the arrow. Is that arrows? No, that's bones, isn't it, that side? Sorry, excuse me. Okay, one with the bones, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's filler, isn't it? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Now when the... There you go, when the signal level gets to 23, it's enough to... On the how many items are in it gets to 23, it's enough to take the signal strength from 1 to 2, lighting up this redstone, turning off that torch below and releasing the contents. There we go, that's what I meant to do. Okay, so we're going to... And actually this means, because they're separated by 1, you don't get any redstone signal crossing over. So all I need to do is make sure that left filler has 18 items in it. So now if I put the rest of these arrows in, we should merrily see those going into that chest, and that is cool. That is a working sorting system. Great, so hopefully we've now created a sorting system. And we can take that sign away. Well, we managed to gain a torch and some cobble and 2 torches and some more cobble. So let's... Oops. Yeah, I've got lots of bones there. So I'm just going to go up here. I haven't implemented the dropper elevator, remember, yet. So I'm going to pretend that I am... let's space these out a bit. So let's put some bones in, some arrows, some bones, some more bones, some more bones. Let's go and see if we can see them appearing at the bottom, which I really hope they will be doing. Oh, look at that. Bones aren't appearing. Oh, yes, they are. Brilliant. Well, I consider that a success. So yes, we should have a system whereby everything goes into these chests. And let's just, before we finish the video, I just want to check that overflow chest that I added. Okay, so I've just come out of the hopper system. I'm going to put some dodgy bow. I'm not going to put my own bow in there. Let's come down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's come up here. And there are some bows. Brilliant. So that's the junk there, and I'm going to have a little system which dispenses those into lava, I think. It doesn't have to be lava, it could be cactus, but lava takes up a bit less space. There we go. So I'm quite pleased with that, actually. In fact, I'm so pleased that I'm going to throw some bows overboard, which will just go into the dropper elevator. So yes, that's what we've managed to do. I'm going to try and take a screenshot of that because I always forget. that'll do. So wonderful. I will see you all next episode. I need to do the F5 thing, don't I? I will see you all next episode. It's nice to have spent some time doing a video for you. Take care, have fun. I'm not going to wave with that in my hand, or about that might be better. Thanks for watching. Bye.